Attention passengers, this is your conductor speaking. We are about to arrive at the hesitation station. Please mind your step as you enter the station.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hesitation Station podcast. I am Jay, along with my wonderful co-host, Mr. Tank. That's the only compliment you're getting from me, sir.
Hello, this is the first time you've given me a compliment in years, so I'll take it.
No, I compliment your beard. You got a glorious beard, sir.
You know what? You're right. I do.
Yep.
I do. That is my defining feature.
Oh yes. I mean, I'm getting there. I'm getting. Look, y'all see this? I'm getting there.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but
It's
surely.
working. It's working.
Well, we just want to say thank you for coming back to our podcast and just listening to us ramble on and talk about stuff that we find interesting.
You do talk a lot.
I do talk a lot. Today we have on another special guest. We met them over Birmingham,
Huntsville.
Huntsville,
No,
Huntsville.
yeah, Birmingham.
I mean, we've been to so many cons. We met them over at Birmingham Comic Con, and they are
Yeah.
awesome. They're independent filmmakers. We have David Gentry, which is the director, and we also have Dylan Smith, which is Mikey McLean, which is the main actor. So let's go ahead and bring them on in.
We're gonna open that door.
See what they did there.
Good
Hey,
evening.
what's going on?
Good evening,
I hope-
guys.
So what's
didn't
up, guys?
screw
How
up
y'all
too bad.
doing?
Can't complain, guys. Just trying to make a movie. That's all.
Yeah. So y'all guys have a pilot out, right? On YouTube?
That is correct. We released that pilot we finished the pilot about this time last year, and we released it at Halloween of last year.
Okay. Okay.
And that is
So-
on our YouTube channel.
What's your YouTube?
Door Number 3 Films is our YouTube channel.
Easy to remember, guys. Come on now. Go show them some love.
It's even up that way. If
That
you
way,
Go
yeah,
in
there
that
you go.
corner above.
trying to make
Jay's
it simple.
shoulder.
It won't. It's like a bug. It won't get out the way. I can't. My arm just disappears.
You don't need it. You'll be all right.
It's fine. So once you tell us about, about your project, about, what it's about, and tell us about the glorious guy on the face that you have on your picture.
I don't know about glorious.
Well, considering you guys have already met me, I think I'll let y'all ask the first question to Dylan because he hadn't gotten to meet you guys yet, so I think he should do the honors first.
What was the question again? I just got to class.
How does it feel being a movie star?
Yeah, I don't know about movie star, but I mean, this has been pretty fun. I didn't think I was going to be an actor. I never really thought about it. And then one day when I was at work with him, when we used to work together, he asked me, it was like, well, actually, he told me about the movie and was like, I think you'd do a good job doing it. Do you want to come try out for it? I was like, sure. And then it ended up working out. And here we are, like, what, a year and a half later?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like we pretty much wrote the rest of the part specifically with him in mind after he tried out that first time. We're like, yep, he's fucking got it.
With that, let's dive into about what the film is about, because Dylan, I watched it. We both have. You played for somebody, no offense, for somebody that is small, you played the role of scared very well, because I mean you're getting basically, I'm gonna let you guys explain the plot, but y'all basically you're getting haunted by all these things and the people and things like that, but you
it's just
played
one
it well.
person, but a lot happens.
Yeah, I'm trying not to explain it while explaining it.
People need to go and see the pilot because there's a lot that goes on in the pilot.
And it's
So
only
it's-
like 12 minutes. And yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, that was like 2 nights of like 8 hours straight of filming shit. So
I'm
He's
hooked.
like-
I'm ready for the movie.
He's
We
like,
can-
that's how I look scared. I was tired.
yeah, dude, I was, and my neck was killing me the whole time because I had a crick in it, and I had to like look behind me and shit the whole time, dude.
Ooh, I know that feeling.
Yeah,
think
it
we
wasn't
all do.
fun, so, but I guess it helped me a little bit.
So tell us what it's about. Let's let the people, don't tell us too much, that way y'all guys can go check them out, because I didn't check them out until we were done with the con, and because it was so loud in that con and I wanted to watch it for myself, and I was not disappointed in it. So go ahead and tell the viewers what it's about.
Want me to do that one, or you?
Yeah,
want
I'll let you take that one over because you would probably explain it without revealing anything too much.
So, Fall Boy is a horror comedy film about this kid named Mikey McLean, who is a high school loner, and he is being haunted by the ghost of the girl he used to have a crush on. And she basically cannot pass on to the next world, to the other side, as it were, until he can finish her unfinished business for her. And unfortunately, it has a lot to do with hiding bodies. So it's kind of a complicated little situation. Blood flies, feelings get hurt, and it's a good time.
It's like, this is not what I expected to do on my Saturday night.
Yeah, I mean, when he first told me about this movie, I was like, you know what? I've never heard of a movie like that. I don't think there's another one out there like that. So this might be pretty cool. And it turns out people are actually into it. I didn't really think people would be into it all that much, but I mean, here we are.
Yeah, I tried watching the pilot while we were at the con, and with everything going on, it just felt horribly. So when we got back, I sat down one night and was about to get ready for bed, and just like, all right, no, let me check this out real quick. And like I said, man, I'm hooked. I'm ready for the movie.
Well, I appreciate that.
I enjoyed it as well. So David, okay, how do I put this? If I don't
In words.
get in, thank you, Mr. Tank. I appreciate that. So if I don't get interested in something, like if I don't feel like I want to watch it, I'm not going to watch it. It's simple as that. I'm going to tell you I don't want to watch it, or just
I'm the same
not
way.
watch it, So David actually told me the plot, what he just explained to our viewers here about it, and I'm like, that sounds interesting. Okay. And that's what got me hooked, because I was like, that sounds like a pretty good story plot. So I watched the pilot, and it was good. And I was like, okay, I want the movie to come out now, so y'all need to hurry up and get it out.
I will say this. I won't take credit for the premise of the movie at all. Like, the whole idea of the movie comes from Jace Marshall. That is his story. He pitched it to me, and I just turned it into a screenplay. Was able to pace it out, and so I won't take credit for that part. Jace Marshall is freaking genius when it comes to coming up with crazy situations to put in a movie, and I just was able to organize them, turn it into a screenplay, and put it together. That's pretty much the trade-off there.
Now, we met Jace with you at Birmingham at the My Hero Con. He's the one, Jay, that had the face paint on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Yep, giving out free hugs.
Yeah.
He was cool.
Hell yeah, yeah. Jace is one of the coolest people ever. He is one of the most chill guys, and one of the most insanely creative people I know.
Hey, Jace, if you're watching this, whoop, whoop, I know where you're at.
And he's young too,
And I'm kind of jealous.
What were you saying?
He's young too. He came up with this idea when he was, like 18, 17, 18?
He came up with it when he was 17.
How old is he now?
What, like 19?
I think he's almost 20. I think he's almost 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just want to point out how we can see Tank's pants in the background.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
What
Tank,
Tank?
Tank.
Nope.
Plot twist:
What pants?
Tank is naked from the waist down.
Shh, don't tell nobody. I love recording at home.
So here, I want to show y'all this. Hold on. I'll be back.
Don't take off your pants, Jay.
God, I hope you don't. It's scary enough as it is.
He got hit by a train.
Choo choo. Look, crazy things happen at the station.
Oh shit! What's he got?
So I do want to say real quick. So this is my book. I don't know if y'all can see it. God, it's just air.
It's just like you got this amazing invisibility cloak that you're putting on.
There we go.
He's Harry Plopper.
You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna do this. They're gonna see your house for a second. Let's see.
Ignore the mess.
Ignored it. Oh damn it. That's not what I meant to do.
You have failed.
You could cut that out, Mr. Tank. It's cool.
No, I'm leaving it in. Dude, that's funny.
Okay. All right. So here I am.
Oh god, it's horrible. I'm just kidding.
Rock you like a hurricane.
So this is my autograph book.
It's
you
so
know.
shiny.
It has all these autographs in here, right?
Damn.
And one of the things that I got that I want to show you guys is this right here.
Shit. Oh shit!
Hey, check it
Yeah.
out.
In my autograph book, I got this from David just because he's got one too.
No.
Because we fully and truly believe in what you guys can do, especially after us both watching the YouTube video. And it just, to us, you know, you never know. Y'all guys might become the next big movie stars, or y'all guys might, you know, I don't know. I can't tell the future, but you know, y'all guys are super nice to us. Y'all guys had good ideas with each other. Dylan, you freaking killed it. You know, like I said, you showed that horror, but that poise of the acting side of it. So I mean, yeah,
I've never
I thoroughly.
Thing. I just want
In
to
the-
point that out.
Well,
Yeah, he just kind of did it.
Yeah, I really did. I have no idea what I'm doing.
well,
I mean, I
that
hope
between,
something good happens with this because I'm building a truck for it.
well,
So that's
between
cool,
all
yeah.
that and the energy that David and Jace had at the con, just hey, check this out, or
Oh yeah,
trying to show
that's how
out.
he always is.
Yeah, well, I mean, between all that and the energy, dude, 200% support from us.
Yeah,
Well, we
Like,
appreciate that.
Thank you. Guys.
we were happy to have Jason David as our neighbors over there. So it was very fun. It was very fun. And then even though I tried to bamboozle David, it did not work.
He's a little too clever for that sometimes.
Can't bamboozle the bamboozler.
I for the record, I don't remember what they're talking about there.
I was trying to damn, I don't remember either. We did try to, what did we try to do?
It's all just a fever dream, man.
I mean, I remember you saying that you wanted to come to the panel and then you didn't come to the panel, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I really remember.
Oh,
He says he wants to do a lot of things.
He
but never
says-
does.
he says, I'm gonna throw shade at you. You didn't come to the panel.
To be
He
fair,
he was too starstruck.
that's right.
I was. So wait, are you upset that I didn't come to the panel?
No, dude, I'm just fucking with you.
Shame on you. Shame on you for not.
Shame,
coming to the
ding ding, shame.
panel.
So
By the time I found out about it, it was already over, and I was sad.
if it makes you feel any better, they put us in a panel room by the bathroom. So, and then somebody kind of took over the panel. So yeah.
We had
That
it.
sucks.
I mean, that's Alabama for you.
That's why I moved back. So
Behave.
okay, let's start off with David real quick. David, tell us about you first. Like, what do you like to do? What are your hobbies? Things like that. What got you into filmmaking? Who inspired you? Like Steven Spielberg? Who?
So, so I grew up in Clanton, Alabama. Been here pretty much my whole life. Um, I still live here. I plan on living here for a decent, time moving forward. Um, I knew I wanted to make movies since I was a little kid. Uh, my mom had a camcorder, and I would make little stop motion videos with Legos. And I would also watch all of the behind the scenes special features on all the DVDs we had in the house. Mainly because I really, really liked learning about how movies got made. And I didn't think about it as a career until I got to high school and I started to realize, well, shoot, this is something that people actually do. Why not pursue that instead of, do something that you don't want to do? And so I've pretty much been working on that ever since about my sophomore year of high school, I think. And then when I actually made my first film, The Hour, which is on YouTube, I had written a short screenplay and decided that I would sit on it until I had everything that I needed to film it. It only needed one location and 2 actors, and I figured that I could work with that. And about a year later, met somebody that was willing to help me put it together, and we put The Hour together, and I was hooked. And since then, I've just been doing this to varying degrees of success. Made a couple music videos, made a feature-long film that's on YouTube, and now I'm working on Fall Boy, and that's kind of where I'm at.
So you've definitely been doing this a good hot minute.
Like doing this, trying to do it professionally, I've been doing it about 5 years now.
Okay. Well, that's not bad. That's a good startup. That's what I say. It's a startup. 5 years is, you still got a whole long life, man. So you never know. You might get to like 50 years old and be the next George A. Romero. I don't know.
That would be pretty freaking awesome. That's the dream.
5 years. I give it 5 years.
5 years.
Then you start out as the new Alfred Hitchcock.
Hey, can I be in one of your movies as like a stunt person? Because I love hurting myself. It's fun.
Dude,
you can tackle me.
Let's do it.
There's a scene where I get tackled. I will totally let you tackle me.
Let's do it. I'm down. Would you let would you let Tank tackle you?
Absolutely.
You underestimate how big Tank is. I would not.
You underestimate how tough I am. You can just hit me. It's fine. It's fine.
So okay, Dylan, let's hear about you.
Well, I mean, I like to play guitar. I like to work on trucks and cars. I like to be outside. I like to shoot guns. I didn't really see myself as an actor, like I said a while ago, but I don't really want to know what I want to do with my life either. But I'm here. I'm just kind of doing things.
What up?
I don't know. What else do y'all want to know?
Well, how old are you?
I'm 23 right now.
23. Okay. You don't look 23 in the movie.
Yeah.
I'd say 19, maybe
19.
I was in high school the
yeah.
other day, dude, and I have not changed that much at all. It's weird.
Where did you and David meet?
Actually, we went to school together.
Oh, okay. So y'all didn't know each other just from work then?
No, yeah, we knew each other from school.
Okay.
We had a mutual hate for like this really dumb teacher that we had together, and that really drove home that we were friends.
I think everybody has that at some point. There's always some teacher that they're like, why do I even have you anymore?
Yeah, dude, she talked to us like we were like kindergartners or something.
Just throw a pencil at her.
But we bonded over our love of classic rock and our just bunch of different creative ideas we've had since then. We've always kind of hung out every once in a while, and we just stayed in touch.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
And now y'all are making a movie.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what you're gonna do with your friends in the future, man?
I like to think that we're like Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell, but maybe not that high profile.
Yeah.
I only hope I can be as cool as Hunter S. Thompson one day.
Give it time, guys. Give it time.
Give it time.
Y'all guys will be successful if you keep saying it out loud. I'm still trying to learn the whole manifesting thing.
I mean, that's
But-
true, man. It's
yeah,
true.
I know, but it's so hard. Like, how can you tell me that I'm gonna get $1 million if I keep saying it?
Right, yeah.
You know, that's the
I
kind
feel
of
you.
thing. That's the kind of thing I really don't.
You gotta have blind faith, man.
Oh, shit, I'm
Well, I
blind.
Yeah, you are blind, but look at what
Shut
we've
up.
done. Look at what we've done so far, man. I mean, we've got the event in
Yeah.
August coming up.
yeah.
You know, we've got these guys on today. You know, we've had Zordon and Obito on before. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we would be this far. I didn't think we would get this far. So I will tell you guys this. Wait, can I tell them, or should you cut it out about the event?
I mean, it's getting technically when this comes out, it'll already be announced. So go for it.
Okay, so we have an event coming up, and it's going to be I don't know if y'all guys watch My Hero Academia, right?
We're familiar with it.
Okay. Well, the guy who plays All for One, John Swayze, we are actually getting them down here to Mississippi for a meet and greet and signing.
Right, that's pretty cool.
Wow, sweet.
Yeah, so we're stoked about it.
If y'all have free time the first weekend of August, you should drive over to Jackson.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about. If we have the time, if I can head that way, I will. I don't know what I got going on then, but we can see about it.
I don't know how the next hour of my life is going to go, much less the next month or two.
He'll be down here August 5th and August 6th.
Yeah, Dylan, we're shooting your nude seed tomorrow morning.
Cool.
I just let you know now. And by the way,
I'm not gonna shave.
I love how Dylan's like, cool. He's just not even fighting it. He's like, cool, I'm down.
Like, all right. What's that? Get tackled by a 500-pound sumo?
That's what you gotta be if you want to make it somewhere, man.
Yeah, you can't just be like, I don't want to do that.
Okay, so
well, you know, I'm sure, you know, I don't want to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go work, but you still got to do it.
Yeah.
So what if David came to you and was like, "Hey, Dylan, you got to do a sex scene, but with a cow."
Well, you know, if it was a real cow, I would say no. But if it was like a fake cow or something, yeah, I wouldn't care. I'm just playing a character. It's not me, you know.
They'd be like, that's what I don't understand about some people is that they can't make that difference of an actor and a person. Like, for example, Umbridge from Harry Potter. They hate her, but the actress is probably sweet, but they hate the character. Person. Yeah. Don't hate the actor. Hate the person in the universe. Yeah.
It's like, I mean, the opposite is Burzum. You know, I love Burzum. As far as I'm concerned, really good music. The main guy behind Burzum, no, I'm not a fan of him as a person.
Well, it's like I actually have an interesting story about that. I was at Tampa Bay Comic Con years ago, and there at the time Game of Thrones was huge, and Jack Gleason, who played Joffrey, had his own line, and I walked by his line because I wanted to meet Sean Schimmel from Dragon Ball, and I walked past that line, and Jack Gleason is sitting there at his table, and his line is empty.
Oh,
like totally empty. And me and him locked eyes from like 30 feet away, and I just kind of waved at him, and he just kind of nodded at me, and I looked around and I was like, I just mouthed, "I'm sorry" to him, and he just shook his head, and I walked away, and it was the weirdest little moment I've ever seen. Like, dude was hated for that character.
He
Mm.
really. And, all right, so I've watched Game of Thrones, and yes, I hate Joffrey as well. But at the same time, I mean, come on, man. You know, it's like with Star Wars. The dude that played Jar Jar got so much flack because of his character, and then the what was the kid's name?
I mean, let's be honest though. If you took him out of the movies, nothing would change. But
Yeah.
if you took him out of the Clone Wars, everything would be different. Now
He's
that-
got a
that's all
redemption
different.
arc now. So
Yeah, he does in the Clone Wars.
no, not the Clone Wars. I'm talking about in the new Mandalorian. Spoiler.
Oh yeah,
that's
I need
right.
to watch that.
That's right. I forgot about
Jar
that.
Jar's in the
Don't
Mandalorian.
spoil it for me. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, no.
Oh no, the actor.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what he is because Dylan hasn't seen it, so we'll be quiet.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen it either.
Oh, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
You know who I really hate? I really hate that Mikey McLean guy. He
Yeah, what a
is a
dick,
fucking.
man.
He is a dick, dude.
Look, wait till you meet the actor that plays him, dude. I'm telling you. That fucking guy, man. He won't work
That
in a pie
guy.
factory.
That guy right there just spends all his time under trucks drinking Bud Light and shooting guns.
I don't drink Bud Light. Don't you ever accuse me of that. I didn't like Bud Light before it was cool to not like Bud Light.
I drink Blue Moon if I drink any
I like
beer.
Blue Moon. My
love
favorite,
Blue Moon.
my favorite right now is Budweiser and Heineken.
Hesitation Station, where we talk about alcohol.
Yeah,
I'm a big
baby.
fan of Guinness.
I only drink Guinness when it comes to like on tap.
Tap. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
can't.
mean, that's the best way to get it. If I can't get it on tap, I go with the bottle. If I can't get the bottle, then I go with the can.
Y'all be liking those BFWs, as I call them.
What was
BFWs.
that?
Yeah, beer flavored water.
Oh,
Hey, I drink Heineken, I drink Budweiser, I drink Blue Moon, and all that. But if I'm buying it and I'm shelling out my money for it, I'm getting Guinness. But if
That's
somebody
fair.
else is paying for it, you know what? I don't care what it is. I'll probably
That's
drink
fair.
Yeah.
Just don't hand me a Keystone, whatever you do.
it. Yeah, no,
nice.
I don't want that.
No,
Here-
I'll just
Here you go, Dylan. Here's a Keystone Light.
The only
You
keys
know,
I
that-
need are my truck key
Nothing.
and my house key.
Just Dylan chucks a fucking Keystone Light at your head.
Like, I told you, don't bring me this shit.
I bet it don't feel light, does it?
Get hit so hard you get Keystone and print it across your forehead.
That'd be awful. I wouldn't do that to somebody.
I would
Well-
die laughing if it happened though.
They would die of embarrassment later.
Probably. Like, dude, that is a sweet tattoo. It's not a tattoo.
So, how long did it take you guys to film your pilot?
They said that already.
Yeah, it was
two
two
nights, 8 hours.
2
Yeah.
nights, 8 hours. Okay.
You
So,
don't
and
pay
did y'all,
attention.
I
Sorry.
actually think altogether it was 4 separate days because we had the one day when Rotten came out. Remember?
Yeah, that's true. We did a couple things during the day, but I mean that carried on well into the night.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the latest one we had was we were down that road, which is only like 3 blocks away from where I live.
Yeah, but we had to push the El Camino the whole way because the engine didn't run, and it probably still don't run.
Yeah, the El Camino was the real magic of that movie. It was the
But it's
late.
okay. We still got a square Chevy.
Yeah, we still got a square Chevy. The fucking El Camino was the most difficult actor to work with during the production of the Fall Boy pilot.
He was very heavy and uncooperative.
Now, did you get pissed drunk in the back of it?
No, I have in mind though.
so how many locations in total did y'all go to for those few days?
I mean, it was really just his house and then down the street from his house. So
You're like, oh, let's see
Technically
David's room
two.
from here.
I mean, technically 2, but
like the opening spot where he's like behind that fence.
Mhm.
That's literally just my backyard by my
like-
fence. But I figured
No.
with the house in the back, it would look like, oh, he's just behind somebody's fucking house.
Yeah.
But it was just my backyard, and like you wouldn't be able to tell, but literally if I veered the camera over at all, you would see a fire pit and a grill and
A
a
shed.
big old shed.
Yeah.
And that's where Dylan hides and burns the bodies.
Yeah. It's
Exactly.
the movie is just to throw people off his trail. But yeah, it was really only 2 locations. It was that road and it was that backyard, and everything else was done underneath my carport on a green screen for when we needed it.
Yeah, like all the driving scenes that was green screen and us like shaking the car and shit in the back.
It's
Yeah, like,
going.
dude, people were like on the back of it, jumping up and down, making it look like it was hitting bumps and shit. Somebody was waving a piece of cardboard over the light and stuff to make it look like we were going under street lights.
Bro, it was the funniest part was when
Low budget, man.
Michael got up in the back. It was his car. Michael got up in the back of it and basically started like shifting his hips back and forth, and it looked like he was fucking the car.
It was great.
Good Lord.
We had one of those Delta pens, and we had to make it look like it was winter.
Mhm.
And I was using a normal nicotine vape at first, and then I switched to that, and it was like, oh wait, actually that looks better on the camera. Just keep hitting that, and I was like, bet.
I will tell you now that I think about it, Dylan, you said that you had a crick those few days, and if you go and rewatch it, Tank,
You can see me wincing.
you could see. Look, dude, at the beginning of the pilot, Dylan went into the car and where the chick is sitting and she's just kind of looking at him, and Dylan's doing like this constantly, and I'm like, well, now that I think about it, that must have sucked.
Dude, it did. And I had taken a muscle relaxer my mom had given me, and I was putting on like industrial strength icy hot that Jace just had because of his back. And it was still it sucked. But I did it.
But you
Help me
acted,
tell the
and that's
character.
all that matters. What's that? Dylan's going to be the next Tom Cruise and break his ankle.
Dude, if I look that good at his age when I'm that age, I will be fine with that.
I think
man
that adds to it,
himself or
man.
something.
You think what?
I think it
Okay.
adds to it because I mean it was a great pilot to begin with, but the fact that you had that pain and you just went through it and I think it just added to it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, maybe so. I hope so.
I mean, I liked it. Matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll share it on our Facebook. That way we can get some people to check it out.
Yeah,
Even
by
if
all
it's
means.
only like 2-3 people, that's
That's
3
fine.
people more,
Yeah.
you know?
The
So
more you have, the more the
the more you know, the better. G.I. Joe. Okay. Anyway.
knowledge is half the battle. The other half.
The other half is
extreme
extreme violence.
There we go.
So this question is for David. Mr. David, please step forward.
Present.
So, what kind of kinks are you in? No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, let me see.
No, don't answer that. Don't.
Pulls out
Let
a
me
long-
get out my list.
Let me just get out my list here. Okay, so the question for you is, did you have anything else planned with this movie? So, like, for example, did you say, I want 2 locations, I want this here, here, and here, and this is how I want to do it? Or was it all improvised?
Like, are you asking like how planned out was the pilot is what you're asking? Or
Yeah. How planned out as the director? Did you plan a lot of this out, or was it a lot of it improvised and you're like, hey, jump on that car right there and make it look like it's moving?
Oh, I mean, pretty much all of it was planned. Some of it changed, but like we had a screenplay for the pilot short itself, which come to think of it, I don't know if I've mailed them yet, but the pilot short had its own script, which I think it was about 10 pages long, and everything that you see there was pretty much scripted as far as how the beats of the story go, and most of the lines. They changed the stuff to make it work for them talking, and I always allow that. But it's like pretty much everything was planned. I think the biggest thing that changed was the opening segment had this really cool shot I had in mind, but it would have required us to actually have the El Camino running for it to work. Like the opening shot was originally supposed to be, you were going to see it was, first of all, the location was going to be different. I actually had a place in mind, but we couldn't get the car there without having to tow it, and that was just going to cost too much money.
Yeah.
So what we did instead, we originally were going to have it to where it was going to open with her in the car, and then the camera was going to pan back to Dylan as he's getting in the car. And then when it pans back, she's going to be out of the car. She's going to be gone. And then they leave that spot together. And that will probably actually be in the full feature. We're probably going to do that shot because I really like the idea of all of a sudden she's sitting in there and then she's gone. That was something I always really wanted to do. But that's about the only thing that really changed from the screenplay.
Everything else was the same?
Basically.
Yeah. Okay. Tank, do you have any questions?
I think that Dylan may have said fuck a few more times, but I mean that is his word. He is developed an art out of saying the word fuck. So
it is a very versatile word.
It is.
It is, dude. I mean, in Japan, you know what they say for their deals? Like, I saw this meme, and it was like a store in Japan that said "fucking deal" on all their signs because they thought that the word "fucking" was it meant really good. So all they're trying to say is, "Oh, this is a really good deal," and I mean, like, shit, it is a fucking deal, though.
I can dig that. That's one I can get behind.
I'm okay with them. And the reverse weeaboos, man, I love that shit.
Reverse weeaboos.
Yeah, dude, they dress like cowboys and shit. Like, they're like all into Western culture, dude. They love it. They love it. Like,
hold on. I'm about to look this shit up,
dude. It is great. It's great. They dress in cowboy outfits and everything. I love it. They're having a good time.
Weeaboos. Let's see images.
I don't know if that's gonna bring it up for you, but
no, I'm seeing for some reason I'm seeing a Lion King and Scar's son.
Okay,
I'm seeing I'm not seeing. Is it cosplay?
I don't know if it's cosplay or like if they're just really into it and I don't know. I just saw this video one time where it was a bunch of Asian people dressed up as cowboys, and I thought it was beautiful because they seem so into it.
I had to look that up.
I mean,
I don't think they're nearly as complimented when we do that.
Maybe not, but still, I think it's great that they do it. It's funny.
So, I do have another question for Dylan.
All right.
Tell us the differences. What it was like to play Mikey. What are the difference between you and Mikey? Like, did you see any differences, or is that Dylan?
I mean, it's pretty much me. Yeah, what you're seeing is me. You know, I can just react to different situations and stuff, I guess.
So how would you feel if you were getting haunted?
Well, I probably wouldn't be that scared for real, but I would probably still be scared. I don't think I would accidentally kill my crush though. So there's that.
Like, whoops, and there's a hammer.
Oops, that brake wasn't on.
I totally didn't mean to do that. Life insurance.
Fuck, now I gotta go ahead.
I wish I knew how to share pictures on here.
Why?
Because I just found one, and he looks amazing.
Yeah, you found one of the Asians dressed as a cowboy?
His name is Rawhide Kobayashi.
Oh my god, yes.
Rawhide.
He is His hobby is barbecue sauce, cowboy hats, and being rawhide.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I love it.
I told you it's incredible.
Like no bullshit. This is awesome.
It's beautiful. They're having a good time.
It really is. He looks so happy.
And they are. It's great. I'm for it. I'm here for it.
What the
Hey.
fuck?
He had to go look.
Super happy.
Surprise! Yeah, he had to look. Like he looks extremely happy. Like if I ever get that happy, I hope someone takes a picture.
Yeah, dude. That's when you've made it.
Yeah.
Jay, you just reminded me of like those Omegle pranksters.
That one bald guy that's like, you have a good day, or I'll show up somewhere else.
Yeah, and then he put the skeleton going through him one. That one killed
Yeah.
me. Oh, that one killed me.
Just like, he just appeared on Tank's screen. All right.
Yeah. Just scared the crap out of him. All I heard was, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, dude, he looked so happy. He had his like hat on. He's like, I was like,
Like,
man.
howdy, Pilgrim.
Going back to what y'all asked me though, I think the biggest thing for me was trying to remember what the hell I actually acted like when I was 17, which was a lot more ridiculous than how I act now.
Yeah, you act more mature.
Well, I don't know about that, but I make better decisions occasionally.
Oh, you do.
Yeah. Looking back, 17 was cringe,
Yeah,
as they like to say.
The 2000s was weird.
yeah, it was. There a lot of weird music came out of that.
They
Yeah.
really
Bro, that
did.
was the 2010s for us.
You're old, Jay.
Oh, you're old, dude. They said 2010s.
Yeah, our high school was we graduated 2017, 2018.
Yeah, I graduated in 2018.
Sounds about right.
I'm done.
I don't think they're gonna have us back after that.
You call
No,
it?
no,
You call
we
it
have
old.
to
I didn't
have
call
you
it
back.
old.
We have to have you back because I need Jace on here.
Yeah,
We
well,
do.
yeah.
We need our fellow Juggalo here.
I have to have Jace on here. So
Hell
I can say
yeah.
hello.
He
And
would
then
love
and then destroy him for going to the gathering without me. How dare he?
How
Well, he went
dare
without
you.
me, so I'm with you on that.
So
Yeah, I saw. I'm friends
I
with
just
him on
want to see
Facebook.
Steve-O's
so I've
butthole,
seen.
man.
I've
Wait,
seen.
what? I heard butthole. Hold on.
I just want to see Steve-O's butthole, bro. I've seen it in videos. It's time to see it in real life, all right? I've watched enough Jackass. I feel like I need to see that in person now. And I can die happy because I love Steve-O. I would love to go on his podcast. Holy shit.
You know he was over in Mobile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he was in.
Or no, he was in
He was
Dothan.
in Brandon.
Was he?
Well,
Yeah,
it's close,
There was. I think he was in Brandon. He was doing a comedy tour, and he was in. Oh Jesus, where was he at? Was it? Hold on, I'm about to find out.
there's no telling with him, dude. He does so much stuff.
He was in. Oh, Jesus Christ!
He's in a lot.
He really is. That man does all kinds of stuff, dude.
I
He does
reached
too
out
much
to him.
sometimes.
Yeah. I reached out to him to try to get him on here, but it's very highly doubtful. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's doing a lot, man.
Yeah, he is. He's a busy guy.
But imagine if he was on
Dude,
here.
that would be awesome.
Dude, for real.
I would try to do my impression. I'll be like, Mr. Steve-O, can I try my impression of you?
I would just tell him to start doing stunts. I mean, like, what else can you do besides just, you know what? Hey, just be Steve-O for like 30 minutes for me, please.
We're just gonna bring out random stuff in the studio and just beat you to death with them.
Or you don't even have to do it. You just let him do it.
He was in Hattiesburg at the Thad Cochran Center Ballroom. I
have
think
no idea where
that's
that's
where it
at.
was. I have no idea where that's at either.
Me
But apparently
either.
he was in Hattiesburg.
We need to get Johnny on here, Johnny Knoxville. I would
Oh,
love
man.
to have him on here, man.
I love that guy.
Dude,
would be
so he
beautiful.
was in one of my favorite movies, and it's a very underrated movie. A lot of people are just now kind of catching up on it. But it was not really well known. At least I don't think, because I
Are you
would
talking
do
about Action
quotes.
Park?
No, no, it's called The Ringer.
Oh yes, dude, I
Mhm.
love
Dude, I
that
love
movie.
that movie.
That
And
is one
like
of the greatest movies ever.
dude, the problem is that it didn't get the traction, and like
No, it didn't.
everybody says the same thing about the scene, about the ice cream scene.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
And look,
Dude,
he
that
actually
fucking
broke
movie.
character. He died laughing because
Yeah.
he's like, "When the fuck did we get ice cream?"
Oh, so
Dude, I wish I
Johnny
could've
and
been a
that
fly
guy
on the
became
wall of
great
that set.
friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and unfortunately, if I could be wrong, and I hope I am, but I think that guy unfortunately passed away not too long ago.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about that because they had him on Jackass a couple of times,
Yeah,
riding a dirt bike. Yeah,
yeah, but during I think during while they were filming The Ringer, him and Johnny became great friends.
yeah, they did. I hate to hear he died though, if that's true.
We about to fact check it.
Yeah, fact check that for me.
Yeah,
I
like
hope
that
I'm
movie a
wrong.
lot because I actually have an autistic brother. He's like nonverbal and stuff, so I like movies and stuff like that.
I do
What
too.
was this? His name was Jeffrey Arind.
Is he the one with the red beard?
No, this is the one that said it, where he said, "When the fuck did we get ice cream?"
Yeah,
See,
he had like a bowl cut. Yeah, that guy, Eddie Barnabell. Barbanel.
yeah,
Yeah, Barbanel.
Jeffrey. Yeah, Jeffrey, right? Yeah, he's not dead.
Oh, he's still alive.
Good, good.
Oh no, that's he played Winston. He's the one that said, "When the fuck are we gonna get ice cream?"
Oh yeah.
Or where the fuck did we get ice cream? No, he's still around.
Good. I'm glad I'm wrong.
Well, yeah, I'm glad you were wrong too.
See, this is what we do. If we don't know something, then we fact check
Google
it
that
just to make
shit.
sure.
Yeah, we will find out.
Because I feel like the people that do watch this will be like, no, Tank, that ain't right.
Contrary
yeah,
to
dude.
popular belief, I do not know everything.
Yeah, and I know that I don't know everything. That's why I like to learn.
Exactly.
Right. But that is now it had caught traction. So sorry, I almost choked on some ice. It caught traction. So, but when I was growing up, no one really knew about that movie. And now all of a sudden it's like a hot take or a hot movie. And I'm just like, I loved it.
Yeah, I watched it when I was a kid and was like asking my friends if they had seen it, and no, everyone was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yep. It was a very underrated movie that Johnny was in.
It is.
I watched that movie so many times simply for that scene.
Yeah. Well, there's so many good ones, man. When he's in the church confessional,
I remember
he
that.
punches him through the confessional wall and then throws him down the stairs. Don't ever come back here.
I know Johnny got really hurt during Jackass, the new one. He got
Yeah.
super bad, dude.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, I'm just like, what did y'all expect when you put in a bull into a pit? You know, like,
Well, they've done it a million times.
well, yeah, but you would think they would learn, but unfortunately, they did not.
If they learned, then we wouldn't have something as badass as Jackass.
You know what? You know what's weird, and don't take this as an insult, Dylan, but the way you talk reminds me, and this is way before you said anything about Jackass, but I just didn't say it. So you remind me a lot about Bam.
Really?
Like the way you talk reminds me of Bam Margera.
You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
So
He's kind of went downhill though, for real.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
recently. Because he was doing better for a little while and like, being with his son and stuff, but now he's just off the fucking rails, dude.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
We got his brother-in-law is a huge fan of Bam, so he's doing everything to hold on for that hope for Bam.
Well, it makes me so sad to see it because, man, I always like to skate. I like to skateboard too, and so I've always been a fan of him because I used to watch him on all kind of stuff back, on MTV.
Yeah,
when he
beating
was
the
doing
crap out
Viva
of
La Bam.
Phil and annoying his mom and all that.
Oh yeah, dude, it was awesome. I loved it.
Right.
And then he just went downhill after fucking Ryan Dunn died, and he hadn't
Yep.
come back up since.
Yeah.
You might. I don't know if you had to cut that out. I'll leave it up to you about Ryan because people are still
Oh,
touchy
yeah.
about it. But
Mm.
you know, again, like I told David, we can cut things out. Feel free to speak how you want. But I
Well, I
was
mean, we're not-
literally about to
we're
say
not-
that.
Yeah, we're
Well, I
not
mean,
trash
it's not like
talking
it's not
It's a
true.
tragedy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks,
Yeah.
man. I loved it.
Right. Yeah,
Like-
it just went it like I told my buddy, I told him the exact same thing. Once Ron died, that was the end of Bam Margera.
And that was his best friend, man. You know,
Yeah.
Well,
like it's understandable.
in my mind, and I mean, this is solely my opinion. When Ryan passed, to me, that was in a Jackass. You know,
Not really. I mean, Ryan was awesome. He was he was definitely
Ryan was
one-
my favorite. That's
Right.
why I say that.
That's fair.
Like, don't get me wrong. I love
He
Steve-O.
was part of the
I
heart
love-
of the show. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Steve-O. I love Bam. I love Johnny and all them. But for me, Ryan was fucking phenomenal. I
Oh yeah, he was
love
great.
like all the. He did some of the most fucked up skits that I've seen. Like the one where he went with
The
the
car.
toy car. Yeah,
Toy car.
toy
yeah.
car. Dude,
Steve-O wouldn't do it
cringed.
because his dad would have been disappointed in him. That's the only reason he didn't do it, and I love that.
Dude, I cringed.
Okay. I
But I mean, I died laughing.
Oh yeah.
just want you from now on, Tank, I want you to picture Bam Margera as Dylan talks and tell me he doesn't sound like him. Because I swear to God he does.
So it's interesting.
Maybe they're long lost brothers.
He's like, "Where's my money, bitch?"
Yeah, where's my? But he ain't got any money, dude. He's in rehab.
Oof.
Good. Hopefully it clears them out.
I mean, probably. I don't actually know that. Don't quote me on that. Don't kill me for that, internet, please. I don't know things. I don't know everything.
It's interesting because the another thing people have said, they called you, somebody literally in the comment section of the short called you Eric Stoltz.
Eric Stoltz.
Yeah, who I've only seen him in one movie, and it was Mask, not Mask like the Jim Carrey one, the other Mask movie that was much more.
I gotta pee. I'll be back.
Dylan's going to pee, but like somebody
Come
literally
back. Come back safe, Dylan.
I'll try.
just.
Now, what were you
Back
saying,
to
David?
the Future, The Fly 2, Anaconda.
Well, he was the original Marty McFly before,
Yeah.
and like literally like 4 weeks into filming, they fired him because he couldn't understand the humor of the movie. Like maybe he could understand, he just couldn't get into the humor of the movie. He wanted Marty McFly to be way more serious than he himself than the character was supposed to be, and it just wasn't working. So
Yeah.
but I looked up a picture of him, and I can sort of see it, but that's probably the weirdest one I've ever heard Dylan compared to. I thought he looks a lot like the guy from that played the guy from John Wick that John Wick's trying to kill.
Which
In the
one?
fir-
He tried
Oh,
a lot.
In the
You're-
first one.
You're talking about what is his name?
Ari something. Hold on. He also played Theon Greyjoy, I think.
Yeah,
in
yeah, that's the one I was thinking about.
Alfie
It's,
Allen. He looks a little bit like Alfie Allen.
You know,
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see that.
This man's
yeah.
over here looking like Alfie Allen and also sounding
You
like
know, a lot of people
Corp's
tell me-
husband.
A lot of people tell me I remind him of Reed from what's that fucking show? That cop show. There's like
Which
this
one?
nerdy dude named Reed on there.
Oh,
Shit, what's it called?
Criminal Minds?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see that. This
I
man's
don't.
looking like everybody,
heard it.
yet sounding like Corp's husband had a baby with Bam Margera. But
and then they mix him with like a fucking like half cornbread too, because I'm country as hell.
hello, darling.
I don't like
So-
Conway Twitty, but I like pretty much all the rest of them.
Oh, why do you not like Conway, bro?
I don't
How
know,
you gonna
man.
say
I
you're
just-
country?
I just can't with him. I just can't with him. You know.
Well, maybe he
Just 'cause
can't
Family Guy
with you.
ruined it.
Have you ever thought of that?
Don't feel bad. I can't with a lot.
You know
of
what? I'm fine with that. If he doesn't like me, that's okay. I don't even know if he's still alive. Is he?
No, he's dead. He
I thought
died
so.
long ago.
I thought so.
Yeah. So
See, that tells you how much
David,
I know about him.
What's up, buddy?
so are we ever gonna see the director play a character, or are we gonna never see that? You just gonna stay behind the camera?
That's a good question, Jay.
I never
Yeah.
thought about that.
That's a good question, Jay. Because I've toyed around with it. I don't know. I would want to play somebody that was both insignificant, but also like I get at least one. I could say one funny line, and I'd be okay with that. I know we have Jace is planned to appear in the movie a couple times. As well, he
He
plays
the body,
he
yeah.
played the dead body, in which he was freaking incredible at. But I think he's actually going to play another character. I might fill in for one of the. I don't know. I might fill in for one of the people that in the school or something. I don't know. Whoever I play, I don't want it to take away from the scenes that are happening. But that being said, it'd be really funny to see. I'd like somebody on the cast to come up with a bit part for me.
I could come up with one.
I think Dylan. I think you and Jace and Jordan need to get together and need to decide on a bit part for me if you want me to cameo in the movie.
You need to be a bartender that has perfect intuition that just
No.
kind of foreshadows.
No.
You can't go to a bar.
The garbage man. And he goes to empty the garbage, and he's like,
Milkman.
"God, these bags are heavy today."
Be the milkman.
So
No.
so what was I gonna ask? Oh man, y'all made me lose my train of thought. Thanks
My
a lot.
Get it? Because you're at the station.
You should be the garbage guy or a bartender or whatever. Just something that I don't know. Hell, you can be a fortune teller. Be like, I see a murder in your eyes.
Gordon or a vacuum salesman. You know, if you've got all these pesky problems, this rainbow right here will take it all away.
We'll
See,
see.
we're giving your ideas, man.
I'm gonna let them toy around with it because I'm curious to see what they can come up with.
Oh,
I am
is-
too.
I'm
Yeah.
curious to see how much they can ruin my life.
Well, I mean, that's not difficult. I can do that tomorrow.
Yeah, I can do that pretty easily, but I'm not gonna.
Because Dylan said, I'm the goodest of noodles.
Yeah, I can only do bad as my character.
I mean, your character really wasn't that bad. He just happened to be a dumbass that liked to not hit brakes and kill a person in the process.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. It's gonna be funny though.
So David, speaking of cast, did you want to say something?
Oh yeah, we're currently looking to recast the leading lady role of Mary Elderwood. Our previous actress is not able to do it anymore, so we are actively looking for a new lead. I've talked to a couple of people that seem kind of promising, but we're in the process of trying to find somebody to fit that role, and we're looking for something really specific. Not like stupid specific, but if they can watch if they watch the pilot and want to try to do a version of that, but add their own twist to it, like that's what I'm looking for. I mean, I'm very much want to let the actor become the part instead of like they have to fill the part. I want them to let the part become their own. But I am looking for an actor with some skill. I'm looking for somebody that has some good skill. I will say that we have pretty much all the other leads cast. That's the one that we have to cast. Right. That's why right now we're really focusing on filming scenes that don't have that character in them as of this moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I can go into it. I can act. Oh my gosh, Mikey. Oh.
I would totally kiss you in the movie. Yeah, we could do that.
But yeah, cool. By the way, Tank, I'm gonna test you, buddy. So yes, if y'all guys want to do it, head over right down here, right below me. Yeah, right here, where that little symbol is. You're gonna have your work cut out, buddy. Go to that symbol and let them know you're interested. And where are you guys located?
We're located in Clanton, Alabama, but you can send us a video from anywhere.
Okay.
You can literally just go to our website at www.doornumber3films.com and fill out a contact form. We'll get in touch, and you can send me an audition tape. And I mean, we're not getting a whole lot right now, but we after this, I imagine we'll get some more, and we're really actively looking. So
even if it's 2 or 3, it's something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we only need one.
And we only need only one will get the role, but it's
we'll take everything.
That's right. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking for there.
Okay, sweet.
Well, we'll get the word out on that.
Tank, can you handle the editing, sir? Did I make it too difficult for you?
No. Unlike a certain co-host, I have skills. I'm not
what
just
do you
a pretty
mean?
face.
What do you mean? Look, I make the videos and the promos. What are you talking about? I like to see you try.
You won't let me.
Fair enough. You know what? I'll let you do it.
Don't take my job.
I'll let you do it for Door Number 3 Films. That way I can have a little vacation.
I'll let you do the editing.
No, I'm not doing anything this week.
Oh, well then how are they going to know where to go? If you don't do
I don't know. David, you're the new editor. Congratulations.
Sweet. How much am I getting paid?
3 tacos.
3 tacos
per hour.
Dude.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Dude, what are you talking about?
Let's go.
Wait. What kind of tacos? Are we talking like Taco Bell or
as long as
homemade tacos?
The Dorito, I'll take the Doritos Locos tacos as long as those are acceptable forms of payment.
I'm gonna admit something, and I might get flack for this either from you guys or from the internet. I do not like the Mexican pizza from Taco Bell. I think it is absolutely gross.
You know what I say to that, sir?
What?
That's what I say to that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't like his kind. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
He come back. He come back.
Oh, I had to. I'm sorry. It was too much fun.
Just like, get him out of here. That's all I heard. That's great. Well, I still don't like the Mexican pizza, so.
To each their own.
That's fine. More for me.
I'll be honest. When I first tried it, I didn't like it because I wasn't huge on the flavor combination. But I tried it a couple more times because I'm like, you know what? I always try new foods and everything, and it grew on me.
Now I tell you what I miss from Taco Bell. To be honest, and Taco Bell is my favorite fast food restaurant. I am a fanatic. Now the nacho fries are really I
love them.
They're good. They are really good, but I don't think they are the best thing that they make. I think the best thing I think they ever made was called the smothered burrito, and
I don't ever heard of that one,
bro. That was the shit. I'm telling you, it was basic. It was
that new grilled cheese burrito is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I see. I like that burrito, but the one over here, I don't know what cheese they use, but it is atrocious.
Yeah. So
Styrofoam.
Probably. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
all right. Well, Tank, do you have any more questions?
Yeah. When's the movie coming out?
Oh,
Kidding.
no, tell us the juicy details.
Of when the movie's coming out.
I need
Yeah.
it in my life.
Well, how soon? It depends on how fast we can get it. We can get it completely funded. The more money we got, the faster we can make it. At this point, I see it taking. It's going to be over a year, I think, before we really have anything significant progress made on the movie. We've shot our first scene. I've still got to edit it and put it together, which I think it's going to look great once it's finished. We've got to. One of the things I'm doing is I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to get us some more money, trying to get us some investors. I think that because we're having to film it, in between, doing our day jobs and our other stuff, and until we can get really at a point where we're just going to make it kind of slowly and more relaxed.
Yeah.
And once we have that ability, I mean, we're going to, at the same time, we're going to be going to people and saying, "Hey, look, this is what we've made. We had a little. If you could help us raise this money, we can make more, and you could get a return on investment for it." I've already got a sizable distribution plan as far as to independently distribute it. I'd very much like it to be picked up by Shudder or Netflix, and possibly get a theatrical, like a big theatrical release. I'd love that.
Yeah.
We're not huge, but we know that we believe in this story, and we believe in what we're trying to make. I think if we actually get it made, that the movie will speak for itself.
Yeah.
So like, even if we don't immediately have that when the movie's finished, we will have something to work with. But
I can dig it. Well, I look forward to it.
Same
hell
here.
yeah.
So
The only thing I request when it's all said and done are 2 tickets to the premiere party.
I'm down.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Y'all are in the premiere party for sure. Like,
So I got
Everybody-
a question for both of you now.
What's up?
Let me put on the serious voice. You ready?
Serious place.
Wait, I gotta.
Okay, here we go. What are you doing?
I don't know anymore.
What are you doing?
All right, let's do this.
Okay. Will you guys, door number 3 films, follow the hesitation station?
You know what? I will.
hell yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
follow.
I don't know if David is following us because I told him to follow us at the con, but I don't know if he is or not. So I
I
just
am.
included both of y'all. So just follow us on anything.
Yeah, I'll follow you on YouTube.
Yeah.
I like to watch a lot of podcasts,
Yeah.
so
I'm following
I'll
you
be
guys.
into it.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. So
Well-
our links are right down here. Right, Mr. Tank?
No, they're not.
You
Not this time. He's gonna make me look like a liar.
He's a fibber. Big fat fibber.
He just puts liar right there. Our socials are not down here in big text.
He's a liar. They're not.
I
Okay.
do. You know what? I do have one more question.
Go ahead.
So I know y'all are just starting on this one, but where do you see yourselves going once Fall Boy is released? Like once everything's said and done, I'm hoping obviously a big success. But once it's done, where do you see yourself going as far as films go? Like, are you gonna stick to the horror comedy, or would you do more strictly horror or an action, or something along those lines?
Well, I'll tell you this. A big thing that I have really wanted to make our thing, and this is me because because I started Door Number 3 Films, and this is the second project I've worked on that I've collaborated with somebody. I think the next one I want to do is one that is wholly whatever I do next. There will probably be a bunch of shorts
Mhm.
that I'm gonna work on with other people, but I think Jason and I have thrown around the possibility of there being a sequel or two, because we already know how the movie ends, and we know exactly what we would do if we wanted to continue on with the story. So y'all can keep that in the back of your minds. Now that's wholly dependent on if people like the first one in the first place.
Yeah.
But that's a very real possibility for us, is for there to be there is a concept of a sequel that we have that we can work with, and that we would like to make in the future.
Well, personally, and this is just my opinion, regardless of how it turns out as far as reception wise, obviously I'm saying, I hope you get a massive reception. But I say take one out of the page of our buddy Daniel Ross.
Mhm.
When he started all his acting career, him and his buddy did Ninjas versus Zombies. They
Mhm.
did that, and then they were like, "All right, They ended up doing a trilogy out of it. It's Ninja versus Zombies, Ninjas versus Vampires, and then Ninjas versus Monsters. So, I mean, either way it goes, I personally would hope that you would just go ahead and do all of them, whether it's a sequel or a trilogy or what have you. I mean, it would give you more, I guess, experience. But now that you've told me that there could be a possible trilogy, I'm going to be hoping for a trilogy. So this is kind of your fault.
I'll take full blame for that. But yeah, I would love to continue the story of Fall Boy. I think there's a lot more. There's a lot of stuff that we're wanting to do in this movie that specifically could be seen as a setup for a sequel, but not explicitly like we're trying to put the cart before the horse or anything. Like the movie will work just fine, but on its own. So, we've got a lot of surprises in store for you guys, and we will probably show. Our original plan was to show pieces of the movie as we make it. We're probably still going to do that, depending on what we get put out there.
Yeah.
And so you guys will be able to see clips as we get them finished and produced.
Very nice.
So
we are excited for it, man.
We will share the crap out of them.
Yes.
Hell yeah, guys. And remember to subscribe to Door Number 3 Films on YouTube if y'all haven't already, because we're getting close to 500 subscribers, and that's the first tier, from what I understand, that's our first tier of being able to get ad revenue.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
dude,
not a lot.
We're at like 100 followers on our platforms right now, and me and Tank are ecstatic just for 100.
Very much
Yeah,
so.
that's a good way to start.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, you just got another subscriber.
Hell yeah.
Hey, there you go.
There we go.
So yeah, I think we're good. Let me close out and we'll let you guys go. Does that sound good?
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
I've had fun talking to you guys, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. I really hope I can meet you at some point in
I'll be
time.
around.
I know I met David, and it was hard. It was hard, and David just got on my nerve. Now just
No, you should have heard him on the way back. It was, oh my God, David was so cool. Oh my God, I need to see David again. He was gushing like a little schoolgirl.
No, I was
I'm
not.
just glad people actually like it, man. I'm just glad someone likes it. I didn't know what to expect going into all of this, so this has exceeded my expectations.
Same here with this podcast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, considering how the pilot turned out, and with what you've done as the actor and what David's done as the director, it's
good.
Pretty damn good. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I do. I do have one critique, unfortunately.
Let's hear it.
Go right ahead.
The pilot was great. I'm not disputing that. The thing that bothered me was at the beginning of the pilot where Mikey is in the car and he's driving away after dumping the body, and the girl's sitting in the passenger seat, right? The camera turns and it focuses on her, right? And for some odd reason, there's a fly in her hair,
What?
and it stayed there.
Is
And
there
it was
really?
Yeah, and I was
I've
like,
never kno-
why is there a fly? And it's just chilling. He's like, this is my screen time, bitches.
Bro, I've never noticed. I gotta
So-
look for that.
So I noticed that. I actually did notice that, and I never took it out because I mean it was the one take that worked. But I also thought it was kind of cool because she's dead.
Because she's dead. Yeah. I mean, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was like a fake fly from like Party City or something.
No, that was a real fly.
No, that was another actor. We paid him like $20.
Yeah.
$20. $20 an hour?
I stole it back.
Hold
He died a
on.
day later. 'Cause they don't live very long.
That's fair. I mean, it worked though. Like David said, that kind of fit perfectly. So yeah.
I didn't even notice that. Wow.
Surprise.
Dylan's gonna go back. I'm like, I'm gonna
Yeah, I gotta go watch it.
watch it. Wait a minute. So
Now you need to get somebody to do a voice for it. Like, yeah, I'm just here. See it all.
no, I feel like he would sound like, hey, I'm the fly on the wall. So, all right, guys. Yes, go subscribe to Dorm Number 3 Films. They said their socials already, correct?
Yeah. I mean, you just look up Door Number 3 Films on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We don't have a Twitter. No Twitter, but we've got
You got TikTok, don't you?
we do have a TikTok. We do have a TikTok where I'm trying to figure out what to do with the TikTok. I think I finally figured out what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to do more little micro reviews of local movies, kind of like what we're doing with the spotlights on the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with the road show.
Yeah, I think that will be a good way to put that in. But yeah, go check us out. We're and we have our website www.doornumber3films.com. If we do offer services, of course, we do video production services for revenue. And if you guys know anybody that needs a good video, give us a call.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And guys, don't forget to subscribe to us as well after you get done subscribing to Door Number 3 Films. Subscribe to us on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all that, Instagram. On YouTube, we are as Bearded Bear Entertainment on our YouTube channel. So, yeah,
The station is everywhere.
the station is everywhere. Now, David, if I will ask you this one last thing. If I were to pay for your gas to get down here, would you be down to make a music video like we talked about?
Yeah, I'm here for it. Tell me what you shoot. Shoot me a message of what you need, and we will we'll definitely.
After this, I will shoot you the song I want because, like, dude, I already see it perfect. I see it clear as day of what I would want it to be. And I told you about it, but I couldn't really show it to you because it was loud as fuck in that that convention. So
shoot me a thing over on my website, or you can just shoot it to me on my text messages, and we'll go from there.
sweet,
I think
man.
I've got your email, so I can shoot him. I can give him your email,
Yeah,
and
that will work.
he can send it to you that way.
All
Yeah,
right.
that'll work, guys. Thank you.
No problem. Well, look, I hope y'all guys have a wonderful day. I hope to have y'all guys back on because it was an awesome interview. We kind of went everywhere. We talked about y'all's movie, then we talked about Jackass, then we talked about other people's movie, and for some reason, we talked about food. So
It all comes back to food.
Yeah.
it all comes back to food.
We all have
I sat here for a second, like, when did we talk about food? Because I forgot about
And
it.
it says and more. Okay.
Yeah, and more. There you
You
go.
know, that is prominent.
So, all right, guys, tune in next time for our next episode. We got a couple people coming on that you guys may or may not know. You probably will, though, because they're awesome. And I'm not going to tell y'all because I'm going to make you live in suspense. So,
That's because you're an asshole.
I do like that. All right, guys. Much love. Peace.
Peace out,
Peace
guys.
out, man. Y'all take it easy.
Attention passengers, this is your conductor speaking. We are departing the hesitation station. Please stand clear of the closing doors.